Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
What a shoulder block. That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him. If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
As with the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names, if you ask me. Picked up, slammed down hard. He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage now?
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Focused attack on the back.
He's going for the pin. And he kicks out.
Not yet.
John Cena is all fired up. I'd say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which, of course,
he's got him covered. And a kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
Dodges a bullet there. No, there's the reversal. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
John Cena is just so electric. Drop kick. Beautiful.
I was never a fan of showboating, but there is a time and a place for it. Just ask Cena. Oh, nasty impact.
Not sure how much more McIntyre can take.
I can promise it's not much.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
I'm not sure he has much left.
McIntyre made a great... He goes for the cover.
2, 3. Yes! Unreal performance.
Talking about a vessel who no longer recognizes jealousy. Matt Hardy has deleted such feelings and now exists on a much higher plane. Figure out a new game plan, fellas.
Ooh, what impact. Look at this. And Cena pops the shoulder up.
Oh, man, I don't know who to root for.
I've been a part of WrestleMania since 1999 and at ringside since 2003. And the biggest ovation I think I've ever heard was when the Hardy Boys returned in 2017.
Neckbreaker. Ouch.
I'm like, DDT!
Spiked them. Michael brought up the return of the Hardy Boys at WrestleMania in 2017. The WWE Universe hadn't seen either Hardy for 6.5 years. So to make their return on the greatest stage of them all was a pretty big deal.
Big deal? I'd say it was the most delightful surprise in WrestleMania history. Even better was the fact that the Hardys made their return in the match that they made famous, a ladder match when they became the Raw Tag Team Champions. Sunset Bomb!
Wow. But he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet anyway.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that.
Oh.
I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
What a stomp!
Good grief! Look at the quickness by Cena. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Picked up. Thunderous slam. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Matt Hardy's become a tough competitor to prepare for now that he's woken. Corey, how can you prepare for Matt Hardy?
Well, any potential opponent should be eating plenty of beans of green to stay in good shape. But more importantly, you need to avoid Matt Hardy's mind games.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. I want to return to our discussion of strategy against Matt Hardy. Corey mentioned you have to beware of the Woken Warriors' mind games, but how does one do that?
You have to be either the most well-balanced or craziest competitor to keep Matt Hardy out of your head. When it comes to psychology, Hardy is competing on a completely different level than the rest of the WWE. What began as ruthless aggression evolved quickly for John Cena. Whether the Newbury, Massachusetts native was the doctor of thugonomics, leader of the C Nation, or the face of the WWE, it comes down to hustle, loyalty, and respect. Harsh impact into the quick cover. This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Cena ready to close it out. You can't see me! And the five-knuckle shuffle!
There's no...
Boom! This one is over. We've seen a drastic shift in Matt Hardy's personality lately. Looking for the exclamation point! Attitude adjustment! Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
John Cena wins!
Big match, John strikes again.